da ganin abubuwan ban mamaki ba, ban takaici, ban haushi da kuma ban al'ajabi ba. Wannan matashi wanda fito a jihar Sokoto ya ƙware wajen bayyana kansa a matsayin babban jami'in ɗan sanda, wanda har ya kai kwamishinan 'yan sanda wajen muƙami duk da sunan yaudarar al'umma. Asirinsa ne ya tonu bayan sun ɗauki dogon lokaci suna yaudarar al'umma da sunan cewa su ba su kuɗi za su samu musu aikin ɗan sanda, wanda sukan karɓi miliyoyin nerori ga hannun al'ummar jihar Sokoto. A lokacin da rundunar 'yan sandar Najeriya ta kama shi, ya bayyana dalla-dalla idan ya fara wannan aika-aikar da kuma hanyoyin da suke bi domin yaudarar al'umma. Abin mamakin ma har da yake kiran kansa da suna mataimakin kwamishinan 'yan sanda baki ɗaya. A wannan hira da ya da manema labarai a hedkwatar 'yan sanda ta ƙasa da ke Abuja, ya bayyana da shi da waɗanda suke yin wannan aika-aikar, wanda abin mamaki ma shi yana da aikin yi da yake yi a jihar Sokoto, amma duk da haka ya koma yana wannan aika-aikar. Gari cikakken zantawar da ya da manema labarai a ofishin 'yan sanda, ko in ce a hedkwatar 'yan sanda da ke a babban birnin tarayya Abuja.
Let me have my suspect here, please. Gentlemen of the press, I want to go into this second phase of this press briefing so that Nigerians and the whole world will know that the police does not tolerate certain actions or inactions. And we need to showcase some of these achievements as a sort of deterrent, and of course to lecture our people to be careful of those elements who might want to impersonate us. I have a case of conspiracy, forgery, impersonation, fraud, and job racketeering. The suspect we have here is Mr. Umar Garuba Dawyali, male, 38 years, civil servant, Arabic and Islamic Education Board in Sokoto. He's from Sokoto South Local Government in Sokoto State. The suspect claimed to be an assistant commissioner of police and has been defrauding unsuspecting Nigerians who are actually looking for a job. He has duped people of millions of naira, and our men in Sokoto and other places, we place him under surveillance and we are able to arrest him. He has duped people, unsuspecting Nigerians, of telling them to get job for them in Nigerian Immigration Service, in Nigerian Police Force, and other agencies of the government. This particular man was able to dupe one shield. He collected money from him, and at the end of the day, even forged appointment letter given to him. Not only to Mr. Shield, we have so many victims who have shown up, and we still want Nigerians to take note of his face. We want to call on Nigerians who have come across this man and who have fallen victim of his antics to please come forward to us, or they can move to any nearest police station around them to report officially so that I can take up the case with what we have on ground. We are ready to harmonize some of these complaints and due diligence to carry out proper investigation. Like I said, he also gave one Shaba male a forged letter of contract with the Ministry of Agriculture. So the guy is not only doing job racketeering into so many things. And we don't want us to remain gullible in Nigeria. I told you that a guy was arrested in Delta State for impersonating the first PRO. That's why the fact that my number has been well circulated online. If you Google my name now, I think my number will come with my name. Yet, people fell victim. They paid some money to this man, despite the fact that I'm accessible 24 hours. I think we need to learn from this. When people come to you trying to introduce themselves as a director in any ministry, an assistant commissioner of police, many people say they are inspector generals of police. But we still fall victim to pay them. And we know that we only have one inspector general of police in Nigeria. And that person is Yadda. So if Yadda is not talking to you, if somebody claims to be a PA to the inspector general of police, I think the first PRO is there. Our commissioners of police in various states are there. Our PROs across the country are there for confirmation. I want to encourage Nigerians to always please seek clarification before you venture into any business. This man is with us. We are going to hand him over to the intelligence response team for further investigation and, of course, possible prosecution after our investigations. We want to appeal to Nigerians to please expose those you always suspect around you. These are human beings like you. They're your brothers, they're your sisters, but they're into terrible things. They're into criminal acts and causing pains, sorrows to their fellow Nigerians. We need to expose them so that they can hand it over to the long arm of the law. The suspect was arrested in Sokoto, like I said. He was brought into Abuja all the way from Sokoto for us to do further investigation on him and to show him to all Nigerians, to the whole world, that we see how people like this, people who have courage to impersonate a senior officer, to impersonate directors of various units in our ministries, departments, and agencies. For those who are job seekers, we want to appeal to you to be very, very cautious of people like this. Take your time and deal with registered offices or registered agents, if available, so that we will not fall victim of criminally minded individuals like this. Gentlemen of the press, if you have any question for Assistant Commissioner of Police Garuba Umar Daniele, fake AC, is there for you to question him. Garuba, what is your name? Tell us your full name.
I need to come close to the mic.
Pardon?
My name is Umar Garba Enyele from Sokoto State.
Do you have the other mic to use for him? You cannot use an effective mic like this. It's a lucky. It's not working? Can you put on the other public address system for ACP Garuba?
My name is Umar Garba Enyele from Sokoto State, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 38, sir.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil servant, sir.
Working where?
At Arabic and Islamic Education Board in Sokoto State, sir.
What is your status there, your designation there? What's the office?
You know quite right that I met one...
No. In that board, what is your office? What's your position? Your designation?
AC Umar Enyele, sir. AC Umar Enyele.
No. In that board you are working with,
Yeah.
what is the office there? Which office do you work there? Is it procurement, recruitment, or admin, or what? Or storekeeper?
Okay, Assistant Education Officer 2.
Assistant Education Officer 2. So you have a job,
Yes, sir.
and you get your salary regularly.
Yes, sir.
You are a civil servant.
Yes, sir.
So what led you to this job you're doing?
So I met one Aminu Abubakar called Shishi Baba. He's an ex-police officer. Though he was the one that initiated me into duping his relatives. Because this
So you have been doing it for a very long time. This is not the first time.
This is my first time, sir, of doing it.
When did that retired or former or dismissed policeman introduce you to the business of duping his own immediate family members? When was that?
I think it was November 2022, sir.
Can you remember the number of people you have actually duped?
Oh, no,
These methods?
these are the people Shehu.
How many? Just give us a rough figure if you can remember.
They are two in numbers.
Two.
In number. Though quite right, I can remember he brought one working policeman who is an Inspector Jacob John. Though he was the one that introduced me to him, he was his relatives. So he told him that he has someone in Police Service Commission who is going to assist him in order to process his promotion. Exactly, sir.
So you collected, how much did you collect from that policeman?
Though we collected 170 from him.
Okay. Can you remember in total the rough estimate of the money you have, the proceeds you have gotten from your victims so far?
No, quite right, and I think it's 1.350. Sorry, 4.350, sir. Roughly.
From one person?
No.
Or all together?
Okay, all together. Though we collected 150 from this Jacob job, and we also collected 1.2 from Shehu Al Hassan Yusuf, and we collected 3 million naira from Shehu Audu Shaba Mohammed.
How did you arrive at the rank you gave to yourself, an assistant commissioner of police? That is my rank.
Though, sir, I was not the one that gave the name to myself. It was Sheshe Baba who introduced them. Even the inspector who came. So he was the one that told them that he has an AC who is working at a Police Service Commission who is going to help him in order to process his for
you. How did they give you? How did you arrive at that rank you're using? You've been calling yourself an assistant commissioner of police to do people. How? Why the choice of that rank? Why not a DSP? Why not an inspector? Why assistant commissioner of police?
No, Patrice, like I told you, I was not the one that gave me the rank to myself or the name to myself.
Okay. Can you tell us the next target? I think you've been planning to attack or to strike another deal with somebody else. Who is your next target before you were arrested?
No, Patrice, this was the last. All these ones came from him because the only thing, because he cannot speak English fluently, that's why he initiated me in order to.
So that you will help him to translate and continue to enter people?
Exactly, sir.
Okay, that's all right. Can you come and adjust this? Yes. Don't fix this thing. You're disturbing me. So why you had the gut of duping even police officers, and why didn't you bother to look one day and even try to dupe a journalist? Well, you didn't go for journalists?
Well, Patrice, like I told you, it was this Sheshe Baba whom went to.
Anyway, this Sheshe Baba, why didn't you ever introduce a journalist to? Why did you have the gut of duping police officers? If you had gone for Mr. Loki of Channels or Yadda of ANT, or Swiss reporter or Francis of NT. Anyway, gentlemen of the press, you have any question for him? Give the mic. Yadda.
My voice is loud enough, isn't it?
Thank you.
Sorry, I missed your name.
Mr. Garba.
It would seem that this job is easy for you from the way you have been obtaining money. You have obtained 400 and something, 1 point something, and so on. Why do you think Nigerians are gullible to this your trick?
Do quite right, all I'm doing. Do quite right, I'm not the one doing it, but I was assigned to do it. Like I said earlier.
I know you are not the one.
Yes, sir.
All these things that they are saying you are the one. I know you are not the one. My point is, why is it easy for people to believe you people that you will give them a job and then they will give you money? Why is it easy? In your opinion, why is it easy that you tell Sheshe and you tell me you have a job and I'll pass it my money to get the job? Why is it easy?
No, that's right. It was his relatives that he brought. He was the one that convinced them from the initial son. So when he convinced them, that he has a job for them. So he will call me as the officer that is going to assist them in order to get the job. So from there, I will talk to them, then they will send the money to my account now.
How much did you get?
Though I used to get 40% out of a very money.
So in your opinion, it's easier to dupe family members than strangers?
Like I said earlier on, I was not the one, I don't know any of
Okay,
them.
no, quite all right.
How do you feel? Are you regret?
Before that, you are not the one that assigned yourself this responsibility. Somebody is doing it, you, and then he is regarding them to you. Why did you accept it, to serve in this capacity?
No, sir, it was unfortunate to me.
And then back to his question, are you regretting your action?
I have regretted my actions.
Okay, I think we're done with that. I think by Monday or Tuesday, we're going to have another press briefing and parade of suspects at the RT. We have many of them putting their feet in our 5-star hotel at Bugi. We have good news for the Nigerians, and we're going to inform them as our own people. So,
I want to ask the Sheshe Baba, where is he right now?
Well, don't let us go there because we want to continue our investigation. I know there is a syndicate. You can't do it alone. It's a form of an organized crime, and we're going to get all of them. So leave Shehu Baba for now. We're going to know how to handle them. We have Umar Garuba now, and I think he's going to help us. He's been helping us. The victims are in Abuja. I don't want to. I think they're in there. The victims. I don't think, do we need to show them? There's no need. Okay. That's it. And that is it. I think any other thing we need to go.
Yes, no, one other thing. There's this in Lafia, Nasarawa State. Some students died.
We are not here for that. We are going to address when we are going to speak to that when it's time to speak to that.
He wants palliative.
You want?